So they'd run back and forth through the cones, then go to someone else on the outside. But the problem that I felt I had from that was a lot of it came sort of backed up. Like a lot of people were going to their mates, like quite a lot of the time, to try and get the pass with their mate. They weren't really changing. That was something I was trying to encourage, really, between them. So you go, alright, so this one person's open, come on, can you not come here, and stuff like that, really. So that was something I was deeply trying to implement and try and get them, like, just moving quite a lot, really. So once I finished that one, I stopped them for a bit of coaching, and when doing this, I asked them because I saw quite a lot of the passes were going a bit wayward, so I asked them if they could slow down when they were approaching for the 1-2 pass, because it takes a lot of momentum off and it gives them a lot more control when actually doing this. So what I did is I told them that. Then I did a bit of a demonstration myself when I'd run through the square. And I go to one of them, okay, so you pass it to me and I'll pass it back to you, and watch how I slow down, so showing them all really. So demonstrating what I could do. Well, not what I could do, like what to do really and how it would help. And I'd do it, obviously me just running straight at them and passing it back and say, right, well you see that went wayward. And then slowing down when doing it and say, alright, you see that was a lot more accurate. And like showing them a bit of modelling sort of thing really for them to sort of look at and do it themselves. So once I'd done that, I did the same thing, same theme, where they had to run through the square and to go to someone else, keep moving. What I did is I changed it to a headed pass, so they say, alright, so people on the outside, throw it up in the air, and then the other people on the inside to head back to them. So I did that, and I did it with right foot volley, left foot volley, and then I switched over so both teams really got a go at it. So I did that. I found that the second team did a lot better, but mostly that might have been just because obviously I gave a bit of coaching at first, whereas at the beginning the first group didn't really do all that well. But obviously I gave some coaching, so that will have helped them quite a bit. As well as this, I did a couple of one-on-ones. I took 1 or 2 people out of the square. I said, okay, so this is what needs to be doing really. I want you to excuse me, I want you to slow down, and I want you to, like, just a gentle one-touch pass. You can take a touch if you want to a couple of these people, and they did a lot better really when they felt that they didn't have the pressure on. I was like, alright, just take your time with it, take a touch if you need, and just pass it back really. So I think this helped. Really, and obviously, like I said, my modelling at first gave them a bit of support as well. I said, just remember what I did then, just slow down when coming to it. So did that, and that took 10 minutes to do, so it was quite a long drill, and it was quite a physically exhausting drill for them to do. So I let them go get their water, get some water, have a minute to just chill out whilst I set up the second session as well. That second session was only a football match, but I asked them if they could be like 3 touches, so 3 touch maximum, so really what makes them want to pass instead of dribbling everywhere. And in doing this, I felt it helped them really with their passing really, and I could see that they were using it, so I could see when they were coming for the ball, they were slowing down before it, picking up, just obviously had a lot more control with themselves. And I felt it was really well done that week.